Okay. For years, I tried to manifest my dream life, and nothing was happening until I realized the one mistake that almost everyone makes. And that mistake kept me stuck way longer than I want to admit. If you clicked on this video, you probably already know a lot about manifestation. According to the internet, manifestation is the art of visualizing your goals and desires in order to attract them into your reality through focused thoughts and action. But from my experience with the people around me and the content that I watched, I noticed that people emphasize a lot on the mental aspect of manifestation. They talk about visualization, affirmation, and overall being in a certain mindset. And once I realized this, everything started moving faster. What was keeping me from manifesting all this time was action. Action is the real game changer. Action is what is going to get you what you want. Action is what's going to unblock the unconscious blockages that you have and that are keeping you from manifesting your dream life. Okay, so let's talk about how this works. Sure, manifestation is about having the right mindset. It's about having the mindset that the version of you that has what you are trying to manifest, the ideal version of you, is in. But if you keep all of that in your head, you're never going to achieve what you desire. You're never going to get where you want to be. Think of it as a path. Let's say you want to get to a house. For you to go to this house, the only way to go to this house is for you to start walking towards this house. You have to take a step towards this house. Thinking in your head, I want to go there, or even being persuaded that you will get there is not gonna get you there. The only thing that can get you there is simply taking a step towards there, taking a step towards the path that leads there, taking action to get there. And when you get on the way, maybe you won't have to walk all the way by yourself. Maybe someone will see you and take you on their car or whatever. What I'm trying to say is that once you get on the way, maybe things will accelerate because that's the way the universe works. If you show the universe by taking action that you are ready for it to be yours, the things that you're trying to manifest, it's gonna give it to you. Because that is true. When you take action, it means that you are ready for it. You don't just want it in your imagination, in your mind. You are ready for it to be yours. And when you're not taking action, it may mean that you might not be ready for it to be yours. You might not yet be the version of yourself that has this thing in their life. So, yeah, taking action is the way to show the universe that you are ready for your manifestation, your ideal self to come true. And not only the universe. What really happens when you start taking actions towards your manifestation goals is that you rewire your brain. Sure, you can look at yourself in the mirror every morning and say, I'm gonna get rich, or I will get a boyfriend, or whatever you're trying to manifest. But you have to actually put yourself into positions that you can get money or that you can get a boyfriend. If you stay in your room and never talk to anyone, you're not gonna get a boyfriend. I'm exaggerating for the sake of example, but you get what I'm trying to say. You can repeat in your head every morning and every night, I will get a boyfriend in front of the mirror. Reality is that if you're not taking action in your life towards this goal, you know on a subconscious level that it's not true. You cannot gaslight yourself to that point. Because to really gaslight yourself into thinking that it's true, you have to show yourself, basically, give yourself evidence that it's true. So, in this example, if you go out regularly and meet people, you know that the potentiality of you getting a boyfriend is high. You know that it's probable that in all of the people that you encounter, you'll meet someone that likes you or that you likes. And whereas if you are avoiding talking to people and not trying to put yourself out there, you know on your subconscious mind that there is very little chance for you to get a boyfriend. Thing is, action is the way to reprogram your mind for real. It is the only way for you to get from Delulu to trululu. It is the only way for you to go from trying to convince yourself with affirmation, visualization, etc., to believing in it for real. Because when you start acting, all the mental works come to you effortlessly. You do not have to convince yourself that you are going to be a great basketball player if you already train every day and do all that you can to get better. You already know that you can get there because you know that you are doing everything in your power to get there. You are fueling the vision. And the more you fuel the vision, the clearer you see it. And the more it becomes easy to believe in. Thing is, action is what's going to get you into the mindset that you really need to manifest. And believe me, as soon as you start implementing action into your manifestation system, you will notice crazy fast changes. Things will start coming to you effortlessly and faster that you can never imagine. And that is when you are really gonna start believing in manifestation. So, yeah, give yourself evidence that you already are that version of you that has what you are trying to manifest. So you can really get into the right mindset. Show the universe that you truly desire it by showing it that you are ready to put in the work, put in the effort to get it. And so show the universe that you are ready to receive it. So that was me, guys. That was Alexia. I was so glad to sit with you today. And if this resonated with you, I hope you'll take one small action today. I love you, and I hope to see you very soon again.